gosh, Jet's gonna blow up the dam.
Jet wouldn't do that.
Yes, I would.
I can fix him, no, really I can.
Ciao all, Thomas here. Yeah, it's been a minute since I did an Avatar commentary, oh dear. I will admit, at the time, I was kind of dealing with a lot, and generally speaking, it's been hard to try branching out to non-Winx things while also still honoring the Winx girlies. But I figured that I really wanted to see this through. I really want to finish book 1 and get to the other seasons, and eventually Legend of Korra, just because I think it's fun. And it's also just nice to watch a good show and comment on the things that age like fine wine. Hopefully we will not have any longer hiatuses caused by burnout, among other things. Anyhow, the waterbending scroll. It's time for Katara to do crime and, well, not be gay, but like in spirit.
Long ago,
The four nations lived together in harmony. Then everything changed when Netflix attacked.
Compassion is a sign of weakness.
Should I talk about the Netflix Avatar? Maybe one day, but I must admit I'm not a fan, y'all. I'm not. If you enjoy it, good for you. I have a lot of thoughts, none of them good. But you know what? It's fine. We're talking about the original. We're talking about the classic. We're talking about that girl.
Previously on Avatar.
You're a waterbender.
well, not yet.
Honestly, thank God for the previously ons. I mean, of course, I still remember what happened and what the plot is because I'm diseased and the show is infused into my bone marrow. But a refresher never hurt.
Mastering the elements takes years, but if the world is to survive, you must do it by summer's end.
No pressure, except it's all of the pressure. I just really appreciate the context it brings for the episode at hand. Ooh, I love these misty mountains. Oh no, Aang's having another panic attack.
Would you sit down? If we hit a bump, you'll go flying off.
Looks like Team Rocket's blasting off again!
The fact that Sokka is the one piloting Appa, I think is so cute. He went from not believing in Appa at all to being like, okay, I'm the one at the bison helm. I love that for him.
You pretty much mastered airbending, and that only took you 112 years.
If you want, I can try and teach you some of the stuff I know.
You do that?
Maybe we can find a puddle for you to splash in.
They're such dorks. Appa's like cannonball. Oh, F in the chat from Momo. Appa is me. Honestly, I would camp near this waterfall. This looks so relaxing.
What am I supposed to do?
Clean the gunk out of Appa's toes?
Absolutely not. Not me. Certainly not I.
Okay.
The fact that Sokka's just like, I'm resigned. This is my life now. It's fine. The fact that it's not even a Sokka episode and he's still shining. My boy.
No one told you to change course.
Actually, someone did.
Is it something to do with the Avatar?
Even more urgent, I've lost my lotus tile.
Beep boop bop does not compute.
Iroh's like, look, I know that we're hunting the Avatar or whatever, but I need something for the sake of my entertainment. And that's more important.
See, you, like most people, underestimate its value.
Meanwhile, if this were me, I would just be resigned to live without the tile and just suffer in silence and then cry myself to sleep.
I'm lucky to have such an understanding nephew.
Iroh is a saint. I love that man. I will say with Zuko breathing fire, I really like the casual use of bending. Like the use of bending when they're not in combat and they're just doing everyday things to help emphasize a certain emotion or gesture. It's so nice.
Yeah, don't get too happy. You've got to do me next.
Appa's a goddamn mood. Appa deserves a nice spa day.
This is a pretty basic move, but it still took me months to perfect. If you keep practicing, I'm sure eventually.
Hey, I'm bending it already.
So mad I could scream.
Oh, look at him. What a natural. Meanwhile, Katara's just like, I'm gonna strangle him.
You had to figure it out all on your own. I'm lucky enough to have a great teacher.
Thanks.
Oh, I really like Aang trying to frame it nicely, trying to save himself because he knows Katara will drown him. There's a faint glow to the water when they're bending it, and it looks so gorgeous. It helps it stand out from the water that's, not being bent.
It's harder than it looks, so don't be disappointed if...
I love the obnoxious strings.
Hey,
How you doing? Well, I'm doing just fine. I lied, I'm dying inside.
Aang is such a little show-off. Oh no, it's making me think of the Storm when he was like a really skilled airbender compared to all of the other airbending kids.
The idea is to create a big, powerful wave.
Like this?
If I were Katara, I would be responsible for us having to find the next Avatar because I would have murdered this little shit. she's so pissed. I appreciate that Katara is allowed to be this pissy and angry. It's so nice and refreshing. Is that a pun because they're waterbending?
I'm sure we can find somewhere to replace all this stuff.
My life was hard enough when you were just an airbender.
Sokka is also mood. Everyone's a mood in this episode. Well, except Aang. Aang is the object of our resentments.
I'm in danger.
Also, very nice use of Aang's skills to give us a reason to go into town and initiate the plot. You know, it's the little things. It's the little things.
We've got exactly 3 copper pieces left from the money that King Boomy gave us.
Make that 2 copper pieces, Sokka. I couldn't say no to this whistle.
Well, I will cut you.
On the one hand, the whistle is a great investment. On the other hand, not only are you a waterbending show-off who destroyed all of our food, you also spent our money. Ooh, I'm about to do the Fire Nation's job for them. Is this just going to be me getting angry at Aang for 20 minutes? Maybe.
Well, yes.
Water Nation, so long as bargains are your inclination, you're welcome here.
Okay, I will admit the rhyme was cute. I'll give you that, sir. Is that a weird little creature face at the helm of your ship? Because if so, that's adorable. I also really like that their sails look kind of like fins. I think at a glance, that kind of makes you go, oh, they seem odd and maybe dangerous.
What are curios?
I'm not entirely sure, but we got them.
Are those cursed rubies? That statue looks like if you take it home, you will invoke 17 demons to plague your home. Oh my god, a bird! Hi, bird!
Momo's not for sale.
Are we sure Momo's not like a cat lemur? Is that a thing? I know he's a lemur, but is he like a cat lemur? Because this is very cat behavior. As someone with a lot of cat behavior who enjoys the thought of sitting in a box, I'm allowed to say this. I'm licensed.
Pet reptile birds? You guys are pirates!
And the slowest horse crosses the finish line.
I love Detective Sokka. But I'm also like, Sokka, you sure you don't want to keep that card close to your chest in case they, like, slit your throat?
So how much for the, traded scroll?
Katara, stop trying to be slick. It's not working, girl. I have 2 copper pieces, a burnt Pop-Tart, and depression. What can that get me? More depression.
Unless, of course, you kids have 200 gold pieces on you right now.
Let's say to the price of 1 copper piece.
Fucking idiot.
Oh, sweetheart Aang, please no. A for effort, though. You can excel in waterbending all you want, Aang, but you are not a haggler.
I was just starting to browse through their boomerang collection.
Katara's like, we're getting weird looks. Meanwhile, she's like hiding the freaking scroll in her sleeve. Yeah, even look at that. She's crossing her arms like she's trying to hide the fact that she's holding on to it.
Told you the haggling would pay off.
Everywhere we go, there are problems. Everywhere. Oh no, the pirates are smart. Whatever will we do? Ooh, nice one, Katara. Her waterbending is really improving. Oh, hi, Cabbage Man.
My cabbages!
Sir, I suggest that instead of going north and continually running into us, you just head south. Just head in whatever opposite direction we're going in, and you'll be fine. Nice kicks. Side note, have any of y'all looked at those like fan-made maps, like marking where the group goes episode by episode across the world map? I love those things. I really like seeing the minutia of like where on the continent specifically we are. I don't know. And I also think it's really nice to look at the differences slightly between like the Southern Earth Kingdom and then the Northern Earth Kingdom.
I used to kind of look up to pirates, but those guys are terrible.
Why am I not shocked that Aang is a pirate stan? He and Sora in Kingdom Hearts, they share that.
You stole their waterbending scroll.
Sokka, where do you think they got it? They stole it from a waterbender.
She's got a point.
Katara said, I will steal from the thieves. I am Sly Cooper, but not a raccoon, and also with water. Meanwhile, Sly would drown in water. But I also get why Katara did it. Like, yeah, not only did the pirates steal it in the first place, but also, like, it can help us in learning waterbending, which is a thing Katara really wants to do. But we can also justify it by helping save the world because Aang needs to learn waterbending. But make no mistake, Katara did this for her damn self. As she should. Look, she will be the Beyonce of waterbending. It must be done.
It's good to know this trip was a complete waste of time for everyone.
Or was it, Zuko? Or was it perhaps the strings of fate leading you to being a fucking pain in our ass? Look, I love Zuko. It's just really fun making fun of him in book 1. It is.
Oh, that is handsome. Wouldn't it look magnificent in the galley?
Why have you disturbed our sleep? Awakened us from our ancient slumber.
Please don't. Your lives are already awful enough. You don't need an ancient curse.
We lost the water tribe girl and the little bald monk she was traveling with.
Did he have an arrow on his head?
I love that Iroh's just like, oh no, what have I led us to? What door have I opened? I wonder if this is the immediate effect of the curse of the monkey statue. It's just like, yo, you want to pick me up? Well, guess what? Now your nephew knows about the stupid bald child.
I'm sorry, but you deserve that.
I love you, Katara, but that might be a slight case of karma. I do appreciate Sokka calling out Katara.
She's only interested in teaching herself.
And we'll get his turn once I figure out the water width.
Again, I don't feel safe.
Like, I am on her side for the most part, but she is kind of an asshole right now. I totally get why, girl, but like, Jesus.
The key to bending is...
Will you please shut your air hole?
The woman was too stunned to speak.
The fact that she made him cry hurts me so deep. But I also get why, though, because, like, waterbending is so important to her. Like, it's a part of her culture. This is the closest she'll ever get to, like, a master, as far as she knows right now.
I am so sorry. I don't know what came over me.
I appreciate that Katara apologized to him, but I also appreciate the fact that Katara will still continue to use the scroll, because that's some real shit. Most people are not gonna stop the bad behavior unless, like, some real bad happens as a result. And, you know, if it didn't, we wouldn't have a plot.
They stole a waterbending scroll, right? Mm-hmm. Then they'll be on the water.
I am so powerful. My mind, it amazes me sometimes. I should have an octane level.
Ugh, don't you just hate it when the villains are smart? By which I mean, don't you love it?
Well, no.
Okay, just the colors. The colors are so good. The blues of the shadows and then the warm red oranges of the firelight. Everything.
Hello, it's me.
Momo sees your sins, girl.
Hello.
Momo knows whether you're going to heaven or hell. Would Momo believe in heaven and hell? I don't know what cat lemurs believe. Yes, I'm calling him cat lemur from now on because, like, Jesus, he's a cat. Look, I don't make the rules. He is feline. He's feline. Let me have this.
Come on, water, work with me here. Okay, what if I just... Ow, stupid scroll.
Oh, Katara, getting us into danger. Well, I guess it was someone's turn to ruin our lives.
Let go of me.
Okay, nice move, girl.
I'll save you from the pirates.
Clap if you feel safe. Oh. No one. Well.
And a move that will live forever in the hearts of Zutara shippers. Am I one of them? Sometimes. On Tuesdays. On Wednesdays, I'm a Zuka shipper.
Fuck it.
Look, I don't know. There's something about, like, an angsty man that just feels bisexual to me. I'm not sure why.
Tell me where he is, and I won't hurt you or your brother.
Go jump in the river.
Period!
My mother's necklace.
I didn't steal it, if that's what you're wondering.
I feel like this counts as stealing. You found it and then you picked it up and then you planned to use it to torment the girlie. That feels kind of fucked, Zuko.
Now you help me find what I want. You'll get this back, and everyone goes home happy.
I do appreciate the fact that there's an uneasy alliance between Zuko's group and the pirates. Like, it's not, oh, we're evil, so we'll work together. It's like, no, we're working together because our goals happen to overlap.
Just a matter of time before she gets us all in deep... Ah!
Did he die? Bitch, I think he dead.
Ugh, if I woke up and then I immediately had to go into a fight, I'd be so pissed. I'd be like, excuse me, no, I need at least an hour to adjust to the fact that I still have to interact with the world.
Oh, what? I'm not good enough to kidnap?
This is all my fault.
No, Katara, it isn't.
Yeah, it kind of is.
Nobody asked you.
I'm with Iroh. It is. See, I really like this show. It's willing to call out its characters when it needs to. It's not going to pull punches.
Your friend is the Avatar?
And I'll bet he'll fetch a lot more on the black market than that fancy scroll.
Shut your mouth, you water tribe peasant.
And you shut your mouth, you angsty little troll. Yeah, go Sokka. Are we sure this isn't a Sokka episode? Yeah, I don't think Zuko really thought this through, which sounds about right.
Ninja vanish.
Oh, okay, random ninja smoke bomb thing. That's kind of iconic, actually. Turn them against each other. Excellent move. I do like that the soldiers are trying to fight in a more organized way while the pirates are just like full guerrilla tactics.
Thanks, Momo. I owe you a bushel of apples.
Go Momo! We love everyone being useful. Meanwhile, Appa's back at the river just chilling, unbothered. He's like, my friends are in danger. Should I do something? Nah, they're probably fine. Again, go Momo. Oh god, it's that weird lizard bird again. Jesus.
I'm right here! Never mind!
Oh god, Aang, no. The way he just went, never mind, go back to the smoke.
Help me get this boat back in the water so we can get out of here.
We need a team of rhinos to budge this ship.
Or 2 waterbenders.
Hell yeah. Our new skill and the power of friendship and teamwork. Oh, look at my kids. They're so talented.
Are you so busy fighting you cannot see your own ship has set sail?
We have no time for your proverbs, Uncle.
Not him grabbing the ponytail. Iroh.
That's my boat.
Maybe it should be a proverb.
I do think it would be a lovely proverb. I think you should workshop that.
Can't you make it go any faster?
I don't know how. This thing wasn't made by the water tribe.
I think that's a cute detail. The fact that water tribe ships work differently than these ones. Again, it's the little things.
Hey! You did the water whip.
I couldn't have done it without your help.
Will you two quit congratulating each other and help me out?
Sokka's like, I hate waterbenders so much. Go Momo! Momo's such a little icon.
That's good.
Oh, how dare you throw my king, Sokka? You bitch! Oh, go Aang!
I'm gonna do a magic trick just for you, okay? Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Okay, that's a genius use of airbending, though. Using it as a cannon to yeet your enemies thusly.
Have you lost your mind?
Well, sorta, kinda.
Good distraction tool, at least.
Together, push and pull the water.
Oh, I get them trying, and it was a good effort. It worked a little bit, but it's not going to save y'all. It's just going to delay the inevitable. Like, at that point, you just got to pull yourself towards the shoreline. Oh, no. And I don't think any of them are skilled enough to, like, waterfall bend themselves to safety.
I knew a bison whistle would come in handy.
Yeah, we owe you one.
Go Appa! The whistle came in clutch after all. And you know what? I think there were enough clues about the whistle earlier on to make that not feel like a cheap rescue. I like that. Avatar is all just little things that you just appreciate more and more. Oh, like this.
The lotus tile was in my sleeve the whole time!
Iroh is me. Zuko, you know this just means we have to go looking for another one, right? Iroh's an icon.
I still owe you an apology. You were just so good at waterbending without really trying. I got so competitive that I put us all in danger.
You know, these are simple lessons, but I think they're really great for kids and adults, to be quite frank. I just really appreciate how often these characters are actually growing and learning in just little ways.
Who needs that stupid scroll anyway?
Is that really how you feel?
Talented, brilliant, incredible, amazing, show-stopping, spectacular.
Stealing is wrong. Unless it's from pirates.
That's a good lesson. I like that lesson. That was a really cute episode. I I just really appreciate the fact that the show is willing to let its characters be flawed and make mistakes and call each other out. It really helps you to feel more endeared to the characters, and it makes them feel more real. And it allows for interesting conflicts. Who knew? Remember, children, stealing is okay if it's from pirates. Just make sure they don't shank you. And now we move on to Jet. This is definitely one of the more interesting episodes of Book One, I think. It's one that injects a little bit more complexity and nuance into the storyline. Because, you know, so far it's like the Fire Nation are these invading, colonizing assholes. They're the bad guys. But in this episode, we kind of get to see a character who takes that and basically uses it as an excuse to like attack civilians, like Fire Nation civilians who don't really have a lot to do with what's going on. And is also willing to take out innocent people in order to achieve his own desire for revenge, but without making him a complete monster. And I want to really harp on that, where Jet is an antagonist, but he is one that you understand. And in general, it's just the level of empathy given to like everybody involved in this storyline, I think is really nice and really refreshing. You know what Jet's giving? He's giving better Adam Taurus, which I think is also made funnier by the fact that this episode takes place in an autumnal forest, the proto-Foreverfall.
Blake, it's time.
Okay.
Oh, wow. They were a lot less subtle than I remember. Wow. Anyhow, I'm mostly excited for Sokka to shine like the king he is, and also for Katara to make bad choices.
Long ago, the four nations lived together in harmony.
Then, everything changed when the angsty boy from Hot Topic attacked. Tell me I'm wrong. I guess maybe he's not quite Hot Topic, but he's Hot Topic adjacent. Look, everyone who's into men is entitled to have an into terrible bad boys I can fix him era. Okay? So long as you grow out of it. I'm not glaring at Miss Swift. Why would you suggest that?
I can fix him, no, really I can.
Sokka, you're making a mistake.
No, I'm keeping my promise to Dad. I'm protecting you from threats like him.
You know, it's kind of interesting the previously on is emphasizing Sokka as a protector and a leader. Because immediately it made me think of him as like a parallel to Jet, where Jet is kind of like a dark mirror of Sokka almost, where Jet is like, I'm going to do whatever it takes to like take out the Fire Nation, even if it means destroying the innocent. Whereas I don't think Sokka would ever be willing to do that. Oh, Momo's having fun. God help that poor little bug, though. Oh, no, not a lemur trap. I hate that the shape is making me think of Muse's Fairy Dust Pendant because I'm diseased. The colors are so gorgeous. Holy shit. Look, I am just a sucker for autumnal coloring and foliage. Okay? I'm simple. I see fall colors, I get very excited. It's another one of those things where it's like, yes, we're in a forest, but it doesn't look generic. Avatar always finds a way to make each area look unique to whichever part of the world that we're in.
These are Fire Nation traps. You can tell from the metalwork.
Sokka's so smart. He's like, I can tell by the design of this. This is Fire Nation.
Fred, I think I've read every magazine in your house.
No, don't.
Traps Illustrated? Freddy.
I read it for the articles.
Appa's not too noticeable.
He's a gigantic fluffy monster with an arrow on his head. It's kind of hard to miss him.
Sokka's just jealous because he doesn't have an arrow.
I mean, Sokka's correct. This time it will fuck us over, but he's right.
You're the leader? But your voice still cracks.
I'm the oldest, and I'm a warrior, so I'm the leader.
Sokka's, I love him so much.
If anyone's the leader, it's Aang. I mean, he is the Avatar.
Are you kidding? He's just a goofy kid.
He's right.
In his defense, I think we're all goofy kids.
I've kissed a girl. You just haven't met her.
Who? Gran?
Okay, the teasing is very, very cute. It's very sibling coded. Oh, this is adorable.
Walking might be fun. Walking stinks.
Me and JRPGs before we unlock our airship at the end of the game. Me when fast travel gets turned off. Oh, Momo's sleeping on Aang's head. Oh, it's not his head. It's his travel pack. Close enough. I am still subscribed to Momo as part cat. I am.
But the important thing is that we're safe from the Fire Nation.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
You know, I'm just thinking of Saifa Belnades right now in the sense that I think God hates us.
Sokka, your shirt!
See? God hates me.
Yeah, go Katara. I love her using the little pouch. Okay, but them posing like that in front of the wall of fire is so fucking iconic.
Nice work, Sokka.
Sokka psychically blood bent him or whatever the fuck Amon says. I don't know. Oh, how wild it would have been if Amon was Sokka. Just out of bitterness for being excluded in Legend of Korra. Hi, Jet.
Down you go.
Okay, the hook sword's iconic as fuck. I love his makeshift armor. It gives him the like teenage rebellion sort of thing where it's like he's trying to look serious, but you can tell he's still a kid and very scrappy. And using the little leaf and stem as a stand-in cigar because this is a children's show is fucking iconic as hell.
Hey, he was mine. Gotta be quicker next time.
You know what? I'm trying to stay positive, but this bitch is getting on my nerves.
Oh, it's okay, Sokka. You'll get to kick plenty of ass, I promise you. Part of me honestly wishes that Sokka got to fight Jet instead of Aang. See, like, even the non-benders in the show get to fight so interestingly. Like, just look at the way he uses the hooks to, like, change the direction of their weapons.
Hey.
Hi.
Ugh, I hate it when men like him are smooth. He's kind of giving Sun, Wukong, and Ruby, but, like, edgy. The edgy version. The traumatized version. Yay, the freedom fighters!
Pipsqueak, that's a funny name.
You think my name is funny?
It's hilarious.
The fact that Aang wasn't scared of being beaten to death is adorable.
Sadly, his time in this world came to an end.
I think he might have some spinal damage from that, though. Now that I think about it, Aang probably has a lot of spinal damage and back problems with everything he goes through.
Thanks for saving us, Jet.
The fact that Jet is chilling in the shadows and Katara goes into the shadow to talk to him. Is this an accidental foreshadowing? Am I just looking too deeply into the visuals? And Sokka in the background in the light. Oh my God. Oh my God. This show needs to stop being so good. It's offensive.
These barrels are filled with blasting jelly.
That's a great score.
And these boxes are filled with jelly candy.
Candy we can enjoy after blowing up people's homes. You can't be a cool group without having a hideout. Especially the fact it's a treehouse. It's like literally every fucking kid's dream.
Hold this. Why? What's this do?
Oh, not them yeeting him. Oh. Meanwhile, Aang is just like, I'll leap. It's fine.
Grab hold of me, Katara.
Stand up! Stand up!
Oh my God. I can't. Oh, yeah, it's okay, Katara. You're allowed to make mistakes. It's fine. Aang is already at home. Oh my God. I guess he would be. Okay, them living up in the tree is such a cool layout, though. Weirdly, it's kind of giving Peter Pan and the Lost Boys, but again, the edgy version. I also love that the trees are like a smoky gray. The visuals in this episode just feel a lot more somber than the previous one. Visual storytelling. I'm insufferable, I know. But you knew that when you clicked on this, didn't you? Yeah, I thought so. Sit through the ads, bitch.
Fire Nation killed my parents. That's rough, buddy.
Add them to the list. I mean, at least here there's a war going on to explain it. Meanwhile, in Legend of Korra, they're just like, yeah, firebenders are just still killing machines. Uh-huh. I forget, have we ever seen hog monkeys in the show? Because from the sound of it, I fucking fear them, and I wish to never meet one.
The Fire Nation thinks they don't have to worry about a couple of kids hiding in the trees. Maybe. They are dead wrong.
What was that?
Emphasis on the dead. That's not alarming whatsoever. I mean, I do appreciate him, like, trying to fight back against the Fire Nation, but, like, you can kind of tell his ego is being inflated by, like, leading a bunch of, like, lost children around. Just like, that's right, I'm the boy savior. I'm the coolest person in these woods.
Unfortunately, we have to leave tonight. Sokka, you're kidding me. I needed you on an important mission tomorrow. What mission?
Oh no, is Jet trying to flirt with Katara and Sokka? Oh no. Actually, is this a crack ship? I'm not aware if this is a crack ship. I wouldn't be surprised if it was. Water Tribe siblings, they're heartbreakers. What can I tell you? Okay, using this to like enhance his sense of hearing is so fucking cool. And then the little bird call. It's the little things. It's the fucking little things, man.
Wait, false alarm. He's just an old man.
Jet's like, I know it's an old man, and I'm still gonna fuck him up.
What are you doing in our woods, you leech?
Okay, that's rude, Jet. You don't need to say that. He probably needed that to walk. Excuse me. Okay, immediately I'm like ready to start screaming.
Do you like destroying towns? Do you like destroying families? Do you?
He's an old man. The most he's destroyed is probably his own bowels by eating corn. Oh, thank God for Sokka.
Jet, he's just an old man. He's Fire Nation. Search him.
Yeah, you can see like he's treating the Fire Nation like they're a monolith, like they're all like the homicidal soldiers, when it's like, this is just a civilian. This is a normal, helpless old man. And like, I think specifically book 3 also shows us that the Fire Nation civilians are like not as much victims as the people of the other nations, but they are victims in their own right through the propaganda and their homes being polluted by war factories.
But I made him this hat.
Oh, girl, that hat is horrible.
I designed it. In the dark.
He beat and robbed a harmless old man.
I want to hear Jet's side of the story.
Can I hurt Katara and Aang? I really wish to hurt them.
He was an assassin, Sokka. There's a compartment for poison in the knife. I didn't see any knife.
He didn't have that on him, though. The fact that Jet knows he's making this shit up, but he just doesn't fucking care. He's like, Fire Nation are inherently evil, and I will make up whatever fucking reason to justify it. I just now realize Aang is wearing the hat. Aang, Jesus Christ. You know, I'm kind of shocked that Aang isn't really jealous Katara's into Jet, but maybe he hasn't developed his crush yet.
You're jealous that he's a better warrior and a better leader.
Oh, can I hurt her, please?
Katara, I think you're just in love and you need to get a grip, girl. Katara, I love you, but you are not immune to bad choices. Not Appa taking a nap in the fucking trees. For fuck's sake, Appa.
I smell a rat.
Oh no. Oh no. Sokka, please be careful.
If the reservoir isn't full, the Fire Nation troops could survive.
What about the people in the town?
That's the price of ridding this area of the Fire Nation.
God, Jet really is just a better version of Adam. He's like, you can tell he's like fucked up in the head and he's traumatized, but you can also understand why he is the way he is. And he's not a cartoon villain, wow. Actually, I'm remembering that like there was a lot of comparison between Adam and Magneto, but it's like, I'm not an X-Men fan, but I've seen enough to know Magneto has more nuance in his pinky than Adam does in his whole body.
Where do you think you're going, Ponytail?
Excuse you, it is a warrior's wolf tail, you insensitive bitch. Disgusting. Ugh, that alone disqualifies the freedom fighters for me. Problematic, cancel them. Jet is over party, get it trending.
There are people living there, Jet. Mothers and fathers and children. We can't win without making some sacrifices.
You're not the one being sacrificed, though, you fuck. I was hoping you'd have an open mind to murdering children, but unfortunately, you don't. And the fact that Jet knows that if Aang and Katara knew the truth, they wouldn't be on his side. You fucking... God, I hate him. He'd be like, congratulations, the world's free. Unfortunately, everyone is dead, but there's no more Fire Nation, so...
I'm sorry about how Sokka's been acting.
No worries. He already apologized.
Really? Sokka apologized?
I swear I will beat you down if...
Don't act like he can't do that. Where were y'all during Kyoshi Village? Disgusting. Jet is so gross and manipulative. I mean, at least he's not slandering Sokka while he lies through his fucking teeth, but still.
Underground water is trying to escape from these vents. I need you guys to help it along.
I've never used bending on water I can't see.
I do like this as showing how far Aang and Katara's waterbending will have come. And again, like such a creative use of the bending, really showing what waterbending is fully capable of, even if it's being used for horrible purposes. But they don't know that, so. Seriously, the subtle way that the water matches their movements is so satisfying to watch. Oh my God, I really just want to like take a bath in that fucking river. It looks so refreshing.
When we're done, we'll meet you over there.
Probably better if you meet me back at the hideout.
I hope Jet trips and drowns in the river on his way over there. God, I'm upset. I can't get over how fucking gorgeous the environments in the show are. This forest alone is fucking gorgeous. This really do be proto Forever Fall.
How can you stand by and do nothing while Jet wipes out a whole town?
Hey, listen, Sokka. Jet's a great leader.
Just following orders. Except in this case, it's valid. So the fact that they didn't even respond to Sokka's point about the innocent people, they're just like, Jet said so, so we don't really care. Ugh.
Hey!
Go Sokka. Oh, he's such a king. Suck it, Smellerby. You may be a genderqueer icon, but you are on the side of, I mean, not evil, but like bad things. So like you're canceled. We don't claim you in the non-binary camp. We don't.
Because Jet's gonna blow up the dam.
What? No, that would destroy the town. Jet wouldn't do that.
He would. He absolutely would, and he'd do it again.
Yes, I would.
You dick. You give that fucking glider back, you fucking asshole.
Think about what the Fire Nation did to your mother. We can't let them do that to anyone else ever again.
This isn't the answer.
How is murdering a whole town of civilians gonna stop that?
Tell me, how many of us do you have to kill to keep us safe?
Thought your brother would understand, but...
Where's Sokka?
I know Sokka's okay, but Katara being like, if you hurt my brother, I will fucking end you.
Girl, you have done it again. Constantly raising the bar for us all and doing it flawlessly.
Again, peak sibling behavior. Oh my god.
You're not going anywhere without your glider.
I'm not gonna fight you, Jet.
You'll have to if you want your glider back.
Okay, I get Aang fighting Jet because Aang had to do something this episode. And I guess their fighting styles up in the trees do make for a really engaging fight scene. It's great. Music also slays. But like, I kind of wish Sokka or maybe Katara got the fight because both of them have like a lot more conflict going on with Jet than Aang does. I mean, I think it's still good the way that it ended, and I think this is a great fight. I guess, I don't know. It's not terrible, but it's like, I think I was always just kind of bitter Katara never got to fight this fucker. Mostly just because I really enjoy when Katara beats the crap out of stupid men. Ooh, the adrenaline vision is so good. Wait, okay, Aang's use there with the air looking like a river, was that him applying waterbending techniques to airbending? Was he doing that way earlier than I thought and I just never noticed? I mean, airbending is already a lot of spiral movements, but that specifically looked kind of like waterbending. I just really like it when the elements resemble each other. Yeah, Katara! I guess this is something. This is satisfying, but I wish it was a whole fight. God damn it. And using her breath for the ice. Can we talk about that little breath in the sound effects too? It's so good. I love that little touch where the breath is what freezes the ice.
You lied to me. You're sick and I trusted you.
We should have frozen his mouth too. God damn it. Damn it, Jet. That was like 100-year-old relic of a fallen civilization. You're paying for the repairs.
No.
Oh, that hurt. That hurt a lot. I am really impressed with like the severity and gravitas they're giving this moment. They're not like undercutting any of it with like dumb jokes or lighthearted gags. They're taking this as seriously as they can. Oh, and the little doll. It's that thing where it's like when you see the fallout of a war or like a destroyed town, what hits most is like the items those people left behind that they used in everyday life.
The Fire Nation is gone and this valley will be safe.
It will be safe. Without you.
Sokka, my king! I hope Appa eats Jet. Please, God.
I warned the villagers of your plan, just in time. What? At first they didn't believe me, but one man vouched for me. The old man you attacked.
Oh, thank you, old man nameless.
This is pretty.
Oh, she's so cute. You know, actually, I know that the town is run by the Fire Nation, but like, I don't know. Are the townspeople themselves all Fire Nation or is it like a mix because it's a colony? They don't really address that. And I wonder if that's intentional on their part to say like, it doesn't matter.
We could have freed this valley. Who would be free? Everyone would be dead. You traitor. No, Jet. You became the traitor when you stopped protecting innocent people.
You think about what you did while you thaw out, you motherfucker. Sokka did the right thing, though.
Your instincts told you.
Hey, sometimes they're right.
Sokka, you know we're going the wrong way, right?
And sometimes they're wrong.
Oh, that was cute. That was really cute. Oh, what a great episode. I think it's episodes like these that really show that Avatar was always going to be a lot more mature and thought out than it may have initially seemed. I mean, it was always well written and thoughtful, but, you know, it took it to another level here. Book 1 tends to get written off as the most simple, and I think it's episodes like Jet that really stand out from the usual formula. I loved that. I loved everything about that. And Jet's character is just really fascinating too, the way that, like, he's clearly in the wrong and an antagonist, but he's not on the level of the Fire Nation. He's not like a monstrous villain. It's that he was willing to do a monstrous thing because of the trauma that was guiding him. And ultimately, despite Jet's fate, he will come around, because I don't think he's an inherently bad person. I think he's just very deeply misguided. I just really appreciate the empathy that the show has for all of its characters. It's so good. It is a chef's kiss. You know, I had a little bit of like confusion with like Aang being the one to fight Jet, but I understand why, and I still think overall it worked. So yeah. Stan Sokka.